Hey Pickles, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all really well. If you are new here, please remember to stick around and subscribe. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back. I love you. So today I have this offering for you, and it's like an autumnal glittery sort of autumn leaves inspired maybe. Super glam, super lush. I love it, and hopefully you do too. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm doing it as a talk through rather than a voiceover, so I don't know how it's going to turn out until I edit this, so it should be really fun. So if you'd like to be talked through achieving this look, then keep on watching. So I don't think I've ever actually done a talk through tutorial before, so we'll give it a go. I've already primed my lid with the Revolution Pro Ultimate Coverage Crease Proof Concealer, and I haven't actually set it. It's best to go in on an unset base because then the concealer really grabs the shadow and gives you the best pigment. So again, I'm using the Carnival XL Pro palette from Be Perfect and Stacey Marie, and I'm taking the shade Hall on a Zoeva 231, and I'm going to start placing that around the outer 2/3 of my crease. Not going in too heavily. We don't want to move that base underneath. We just want the base to grab the shadow. And this doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a little bit messy because we're just placing the colours for now. Then when we've placed all our colours and we start moving back down the blending, that's when we'll refine. So I just build up until I'm happy, and then after wiping the excess pigment off the brush, just using small circular motions to just soften and diffuse the edge of that colour. My next shade is Slow Burn, and I'm taking this on a Zoeva 225 Luxe Eye Blender, and I'm just placing that slightly above where we put the previous shade, following that previous shape we made with the first colour, and then again lightly diffusing it. Don't worry about coming up towards the brow. If you have that space, use it. Now I'm taking Illamasqua Vapor, and this is on a MAC 221 brush, and I'm just going to apply it as my transition shade and buff it out. Don't be afraid to take your time with this step. You want a really nice seamless blend towards the brow. Apply your colour first and then soften. Just taking a clean MAC 224 now and just really softening these edges. Working back down now, so taking Slow Burn again and just re-intensifying the colour. You'll find now when you go back in, you don't have to use half as much pigment, it'll just sort of pick up on what's already there. Then Hall again. And lastly, I'm taking Intuition on a Morphe M222 brush and popping it right on the outer third of the lid, just because we really want some nice intensity there. Soft circular motions to blend it up, and if needs be, you can take the brush that you used Hall on go over with that as well, just to fully soften it and create a good blend. Just work gently over until you're happy. So that's our crease work done, but we need to get this nice sparkly autumnal lid going on, and for this we're going to use two separate products. So the first is MAC Reflex Bronze Glitter, and the second is NYX Face and Body Glitter in Copper. I'm not bothering about cutting a crease with concealer or anything, because the glitter is completely opaque enough that you don't need to worry. However, if you would prefer to cut a crease and go in with similar coloured eyeshadows, then you can of course do this before moving on to the glitters. I'm using the Too Faced glitter glue today. I prefer the NYX one, but I've actually run out of it. So I'm just going to apply the glitter glue in a half cut crease shape. And this is a Zoeva 233 cream shader. You could also use the 144. It's all just personal preference. I swap between both, to be honest, depending on my mood. You want to take the half cut crease out to about 2/3 of the way across the lid, and then just pat. Make sure you get the shape that you want, because the shape that you lay this down in is the shape that the glitters are going to have. So Reflex Bronze first, and I'm just using the same 233, and the brush picks up the product really easily because it's got the glitter glue on it, hence why I don't bother changing brush. I'm just going to apply that on the inner third, then I'm just going to flip the brush over and take NYX Copper glitter and apply that. Take your time, don't rush, and then once you've applied the glitter and you're happy with it, go over, keep turning the brush around because there'll be residue of glitter on both sides. This is why I swapped sides for the glitter. And keep go over, keep patting, and eventually you'll get sort of a blend between the two glitters. I'm going to take a little bit of Haul and work it through the end of that glitter. Glitter is quite hard to blend through, let's be real, but with a little bit of work you can manage it. And same again with Intuition, just pop it on and blend through with the brush that you used for Haul. I'm going to do a wing, and for that I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. You can use any liner you prefer. I just like the matte finish of this one, and it's a very nice brush. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind outside. I probably should have just done another voiceover, but I don't know if certain people, obviously, I think some people prefer voiceovers, some people prefer talk throughs, and I just wanted to give it a go. So let me know in the comments which you prefer at this point. I always do a rough wing first, and then work from there. And because I'm using quite thick lashes, or quite big lashes, I want quite a healthy liner. I think the important thing is not to overdo a wing. Like, as soon as you think it's okay, just leave it, otherwise you're going to end up with huge panda eyes. Been there, done that, and I am a bit of a faffer. Like, I'll keep faffing and then think I should have stopped about 15 minutes ago. So our wing is on. It is quite difficult doing a wing over glitter. If you want, you can leave the lid bare of glitter up to where you're going to do the liner. It's whatever. Taking mascara now, and this is the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara, and I've been trying it out. I only got it the other day, but I really like it. For me, mascara is just about making the lashes black enough that they don't stand out against the falsies. But I can see for someone with better lashes than mine that this would be a really nice mascara. And I think it's about £3 from Wilko's. For lashes, I'm just using these off AliExpress. I will try and remember to put a link in the description. I know I always say that and then I forget. But they are literally about £2 a pair. The only thing is you do have to wait for them to come. Popping some lash glue on, and this is just the House of Lashes glue, which is my favourite. I'm running out. I have got a glue bottle though, so all is not lost. While the lashes are going tacky, I am just going to put some concealer under my eye, and this is just going to act as a base for our under eye eyeshadow. Good focusing there, camera. In the same way that we use it on the lid, it works the same here. So first off, I'm taking Slow Burn on a Zoeva 230 pencil brush. I'm always really out of shot for my under eye, so I'm really making a conscious effort this time. Then I'm taking Vapor on a Morphe M506 brush, which is just the tiniest little blending brush. And it blends out really nicely. Mind how dry and horrible my under eyes are, okay? I don't want to talk about it. Then on the Zoeva 237, I'm just mixing Haul and Intuition together and smudging that through the roots of the lashes, and then blending out softly with the pencil brush that we used Slow Burn on. Is it Slow Burn? Yeah, it's Slow Burn. Taking the Barry M Bold Black Waterproof eyeliner for the waterline, and no joke, this is literally the easiest eyeliner ever. Look how quickly and easily that glided on. Quick bit of mascara on the lower lashes. Pulling a face is optional. And now our glue is nice and tacky, so I'm going to pop this on. And you can see how quickly that glue grabbed onto the lid. This is why I love House of Lashes, because once it's tacky, oh. These are some little miniature eyelash curlers from Morphe. You can get them off Amazon, eBay, anywhere. But they're awesome to just go round once your lash has set and your glue has dried, and just press your natural lashes into the falsies, and then you don't get that sort of separation like your natural lashes and the false lashes in photos. That was a really bad way of explaining, but I think you know what I mean. And then last but not least, we need to replicate this lovely inner corner this side, and for that I'm taking MAC Reflex Gold Glitter and using an M431 to apply the Too-Faced glitter glue. Too-Faced glitter glue to the inner corner. And then the Reflex Gold Glitter where we've applied that glitter glue. And look at that. I love it. I really love it. So I'm going to do my base and I will be right back with you. So here I am by the miracle of editing with my base on, and this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think down below, and if you'll be recreating it. If you do, I would love to see it, so please DM it me, tag me, everything. I just think it's so autumnal, like proper basic white bitch here, but I love autumn, so if you couldn't tell. If you haven't already, please remember to check out my other social medias, and of course to subscribe. That would be amazing. Make sure you hit the bell so you're always notified and don't miss anything from me. My upload days are Tuesday and Saturday, so look out for my face on your feed then, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, pickles. Bye.